love that music. I just do. Welcome very much. Welcome to the resumingness of the City Skylines stream that I'm doing here for no good reason whatsoever. I'm Martin from Curious Crow, and welcome along. I'm just going to mute myself. I just want to make sure I was streaming, you know, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, welcome. I'm playing City Skylines, and we leave off where we started. These places have no electricity. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. Somewhat. Let's get these houses some juice. Temporarily. I actually cannot remember what I was doing, which is, yeah, interesting. Nonetheless, I'm here. Just connect up all these dots. I can't do anything there. Can I go down here? Let me do that. Yeah. These guys have got no electricity. Let's give them some. There you go. Wasn't so bad, was it? Now you've got electricity. Be happy. What's going on over here? Too few services? What do you mean too few services? What do you mean? I don't even know what that actually means in this game. I have no idea what I'm doing. But welcome to a random Thursday night. So glad you could join me. Let's have a little look at our city, because I can't remember for the life of me what it looks like. We started with it like this. As you tell, I'm a big fan of Dagrid. Look at my zoning over here. Yeah, we should be good over here. You're complaining you've got no electricity. Well, listen, yeah. You can't all have electricity. You fancy things like electricity, do you? There you go. Stop whinging. You're saying you haven't got any people. I'm saying, well, deal with it. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know what I'm doing with this game in general. If at any point, yeah, do you join us in the chat? Or if you're watching this afterwards and you're in the comments, let's unload that. Feel free to send me a little message. Why not? I don't know how long I'm playing for tonight. As long as I can be asked, probably. So this is the original. This is like oh, just destroyed someone's building, and they probably don't want it destroyed. This is the like original town over here. So this is like the old town, if you like, and over here is the new town, if you like. What do you mean not enough services? What's your problem? Let's build a medical center, and we'll build whatever this is, police station, and let's build a fire station as well. There you go. There you go. You got services now. What's your problem? Get rid of that. How are we doing for water? Ooh, water availability is not amazing. Let's get some that water. Let's get extra water for the people of Westfield, like the shopping centre in London. Water availability. Come on, shoot up. Come on. It's online. Water availability. Yay. Electricity. Yeah, we're good on the electrical front. People keep abandoning things because they don't want me to have a successful city. They want to see this city die. And frankly, it's absolutely outrageous. What is this area supposed to be? Houses and industrial areas. Okay, so you need a landfill. That's what you need, because you're complaining your bins ain't getting emptied. Well, you should have tried being in Thatcher's Britain. I'm joking. That's a joke. I don't want to trigger anyone who's still nostalgic about the 1980s. Let's pop that. Let's put that right there. Okay, groovy. So, I don't know what I've been doing here, but I've been doing something. We probably have enough money now to expand a little bit. I have a dream for this city, and it involves me purchasing the cheapest available piece of land. Okay, that one's expensive, but I'd like it. And that one's also expensive, but it has nothing. Literally nothing to offer. I'm going to purchase it, though, because, yeah, why wouldn't you? Wow, it goes up every time. I didn't know that. You want people to work there? Well, I'd quite like it if people lived there. How does that sound? Let's just speed it up here. That looks like a dying part of town. It's a brand new bit of town and it's dying. Now, this junction at night looks like a penis. Good. Don't demonetize me. Like we get monetized on this channel. Hilarious. No monetization. Okay, well the good news is that seeing as there's nothing going on over here, we can just do that. That's gonna provide us with a link there. And we're gonna just do... We're actually going to make this a bit more square because I feel like it's the right thing to do. We got a little bit more square. They're sad because their house got demolished. I'm sad because nobody is moving into that area. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Page up. There we go. I got to page down that bad boy. Okay, why wouldn't you? There we go. Quite proud of myself here. This is looking good. This town is doing well. People are moving in. I'm getting good money in. Things are good, which is surprising because I'm normally absolute trash at this game. I say it's a game. It's a sim. It's a simulation of what an actual city is like. People just come here. Oh, no. I'm demolishing the wrong one. Come on. I'll get there eventually. What am I looking at? This tiny one here. I only had to demolish several other people's houses for this. You're on fire. Oh, wow. No fire service at all around here. So let me find somewhere that's whinging about having no work. Yeah, you'll do. That's a medical centre. No, I wanted a fire department. Okay, you're already covered. No medical centre over there, though. How's crime looking? Crime is low. Low crime is the best crime. Let's add that there. Okay, so over here is struggling. Not just for people, but also for things. I maybe should have waited a little. Like, because the problem is... I may have expanded a little faster than I could. Oh, you're in the bloody grey area where I don't have any water. That one bit where I don't have water. And you're there. Okay, I see how this is. Oh, and this... Ah, you need demolishing. It just feels like, you know, it's a dead part of town, and... Did I put a solar array there? Did I do that offline? I know I did a little bit offline. I didn't do much, but I did a little bit, like... demolish you. You want workers. Well, I want people to move in here. So... You know. We can't all have what we want. That's the moral of this, story. Now you've got electricity. Can't have what you want. Now, I'm on a bit of a road building project here. This is my sort of ring road that I'm building around the city, and I'm building it because I want to. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to continue on with this ring road a little higher up, because you know, that's what it has to do. It has to go. It has to continue. This project must continue. Right up to the city limits. This is my extremely ambitious traffic solution. Yeah. There you go. I'm building solutions for a brighter future in the city of wherever this is called. Ah. There is very little demand for anything right now. I may actually de-zone part of this for a while to deal with the lack of demand. Look at a few homes being built though. It's slowly happening. I've got plenty of capacity for the future. That's what cities want, isn't it? Like, room to grow. Well, good news. This city has plenty of room to grow. I mean, it's needless. It's pointless. But it has lots of room to grow. Have I got any loans I need to pay off? Let's have a look. I can pay off that one. Oh, that was easy. So we're going to build... I'm going to try and build something over here that's going to bring people in to my new yet slightly crap city. And we are going to build... well, a park. I guess they'd probably appreciate a park. Yeah, you have a park. That's going to attract people. And we're going to build that right there. We're going to build... I'm sure we can build something more interesting. An expo center. Sure. Sure, let's put that on this road right here. Wonderful. It's going to need electricity. It's got that. It's going to need water. Doesn't have that. So we're going to put water up to that point. There's no point spending money where you don't have to spend money. Hi, Barbarian Bo. Hi. Thanks for joining us. I am live and somewhat interactive. Feel free to take the piss. It's all good. I don't mind. I can deal with the bantoriums. I'm just... it's a never-ending race just to demolish empty buildings over here. And every time I demolish one, another one pops up, and I don't know why. When can I have an airport? That's what I want to know. When can I have an airport? I can have a train station. I can have a cargo train terminal. Here's my problem. Okay, and I'll show the scale of my problem. I don't have a pissing train line running through my city, so that's going to cause me issues. I can have a ferry terminal, I suppose. I'm really proud of this city. Like, it's doing well. What's your problem? 55% full. You can stop emptying now. Yeah, I may have expanded this city very quickly. Some would say too quickly. Universities, cool. High schools, not good. We need more high schools in this city. We're going to build a high school. Elementary school. We need more of them. Okay. Let's have a look at my zones here. Ideally, you're going to want to put your schools in an area where people can get to them, right? I mean, this area here is not at all well covered by schoolings. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna demolish that building. I'm just trying to cater for the needs that people have. Okay, I'm gonna build a school. Another one here. What else do I need to build? Elementary schools. I am severely lacking in elementary schools. And demolish their buildings because they've got problems. And you know what my attitude to dealing with problems is. Okay, people. Lots of abandoned buildings. Lots of them. I feel like the demand will come, just not yet. You know what I mean? Like, there will be a demand eventually. These guys want workers. Well, I want to give you workers, but you don't want workers. You yeah. I know what I mean. I know what I'm saying. I think. We're still not good on the old school front. Elementary school, we're actually good now. High school, ooh dear, not so great on the high school front. Let's build another couple of them. There you go. How's the university? Oh, university we are. Cool. We have one university in town here, and it is doing good. I mean, I can't afford it. 200,000 for a stadium. A theatre of wonders is 200,000. Anything here I can afford? The fountain of life and death. That seems like an appropriate thing to put over here. Seems this part of town is absolutely dying on its arse. I'm going to go ahead and de-zone a little bit of this area here. Oh, no, that's not what I want at all. I'm going to go ahead and de-zone. First, I'm going to just gently do a bit of gentle de-zoning. Because the demand isn't really there. Let's just de-zone this whole area. There you go. Because the demand isn't there. You guys want landfill or recycling? I would rather give you recycling if I can. And we're going to pop that recycling pit right over here. I seem to have electricity issues. Why are we having electricity problems right now? Is that because you're not hooked up to my main grid? That's probably got something to do with it. There you go. You've got electricity, you've got electricity. Yeah, this part of town is isolated, weirdly. Should we de-isolate it? Let's hook it up to my main grid here. It's going to hopefully keep electricity flowing. There you go. It seems to be a little bit happier over here. There's still lots of green demand for housing. Low demand for industry or offices. Low demand. Well, we'll build some offices. We'll have a little bit of office land over here, just a little bit more. Actually, we have some scope for offices. Let's put some office land over here. There you go. That'll give us a little bit of room for offices should we need some. Very low demand for housing at the minute. When I first started my town, there was a massive demand for housing. I'm just randomly clicking around here. New ones will spring up. I feel like I'm actually building a moderately successful town. This town isn't so bad. And don't get me wrong, it's got like horrendous issues, but it's not so bad. Now, this windmill is doing absolutely nothing, so we're going to go ahead and demolish these pylons. Because, well, that pylon in particular. It's not hooked up to anything right now, and I feel like it's just wasted energy. So we are going to hook it up to this. We're just going to hook it up to everything else, because that's how electricity works. That is precisely how it works. The good news is that everything's now working. You look like you've got issues, my roadie friend. Upgrade that bit of road because I can't upgrade anything else. Huh. Would you believe it? We're gonna put a little bit of a detoury route in there so people can get around the issues. Having said that, it's not very straight. And I'm a stickler for the rules. You all know that. Go. Fuck. Go. This interface sometimes absolutely makes me proper aggro. There you go. 90 degrees. 90 degrees of beautiful separation. Can I move it? I can move it. What? Okay, fine. You can stay exactly where you are. I am okay with that. Let's have a look. We've had a bit of a disconnect here. There you go. Just reconnect it. Like a champ. You're saying you don't have peeps. And you're saying things are on fire. Well, let me remedy that. By also putting your firefighting HQ somewhere where we are desperately in need of fire action. There you go, that'll make things happy. Everyone's happy over there. Everyone loves it over there. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. My phone just vibrated and I'm trying to find out exactly what it is that people want from me. Nothing. Turns out nothing. Good job. You want workers? I know you do. I know you do. I'd love to provide them to you. However, no one wants to live here. Big shame. The high density is in demand. Like, people want high density housing. Well, let me just change this then. Let's have a little more. Let's have a little more high density up. Ooh, whoa, that's weird. Let's have some more high density up in here. Let's do it on an individual. Oh, sorry, I just destroyed things. I'm trying to be precise. This is not something I'm used to. Thank you for tuning in and watching me click squares. Click squares, the game. That's how this works, right? Why can't I just, like, overwrite? Wouldn't that be good? Okay, cool. So yeah, the high density people, that seems more full. You're on fire. I wonder why that is. Oh, it's being dealt with. Excellent. Whilst we're here, though, we're gonna do some tidying up. We're just gonna demolish a few things that aren't good. This part of town was the original part. I wonder what your problem is. Not enough customers. Branch out. Be your own business. I don't need to tell you what to do. I can't unlock boat stuff yet. I need to reach a population of 36,000. I'm very close to that. I am very close. Oh, the tension is literally killing nobody. Let's get rid of that. Bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Don't copyright strike me. Please. Now, I'm going to look at the traffic situation of my town, because I feel like that's a thing. Oh, you're busy coming in. Well, I don't know what I can do about that. Really, I mean, it's kind of out of my hands. I've tried putting in a little diversion lane here, but no one wants to have it. I feel like I'm putting a lot of strain on the local motorway network. Let's upgrade some roads, shall we? Let's upgrade the roads where it is looking hardcore. Hardcore traffic issues. Okay, so this little bit of road here, probably do an upgrade as well. As for these parts, can't do anything about those. Luckily, I built this road with some expandability in mind, as did I do this one. Oops. I knocked something down. I'm not sure what. I should have just built boulevards the whole way. Right, that would have been sensible. Whee! What can I do? Harbour. Cargo harbour. Cool. Well, we all know where that's going to go, he says, not knowing where that's going to go. Oh, yes. Oh, what are we doing here? Let's get rid of these. Bye. See ya. Okay. A building on fire. Okay. That's nice. I have a fire brigade. They'll deal with this. Potentially. There's a high demand for industrial area. Luckily, earlier, I have a whole area ready for industrial use because I built the redundancy. Yay for redundancy or something. Alright, let's build this harbour because I feel like a harbour is what any good city / town needs. Hey Beth, how are you? I feel like a harbour is what this place needs. Because why the fuck not? Where can I build a cargo terminal? Cannot connect to... Where's the... So you telling me that this sea... Where... Oh. 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 I see. Well, that's expensive. Ow. Okay. Now, can I build a harbour here? I bet I bloody can't. And I built this one as well. What a tit. What did I do that for? What's the point? God damn. Let's try this harbour nonsense again then, shall we? I need to... Okay. I need... Yeah, sure. I need to buy this one, and I need to buy this one. Given time. That's what I need to do here. There we go. So, I've got some room up here. And I've got some room over here now. It's like an absolute fool. That's what I did. Now I've got some motorway. Alright, so what you're watching here is effectively city planning the game. And... I'm going to rotate this bad boy. I've got several bits of motorway in here that I did not plan for. So, we are going to have to do something really dumb. I don't want to create an eyesore. Oh, what do I do this for? Oh, I'm a silly boy. Silly boy. Alright. Time for some temporary roads. Some really stupid temporary roads. So, oh, hang on a minute. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Okay. Just for a minute, I'm going to make this really stupid. So bear with me. This is about to get really dumb. And I hope you forgive me in time. Okay. I've built a road network that doesn't work. This is what they did to the M3 for a while. Okay, well that road is working. Excellent. Okay, it's stupid and it's dumb, but it might work. I need room to build this monster. It's absolute disaster. This disaster, this thing that looks like it really shouldn't be here. Okay, feel. Okay, I've screwed myself. There ain't no one else gonna. Alright. Because I don't want this to look like complete shit. Like, I'm moderately shit, but not complete shit. So, once again, we're about to do something really, really stupid. No. I want you to be a straight road. Up. Oh. Alright, cool. We'll just do that. Some dumb, stupid stuff about to happen here. Well, could. Oh. Why I oughta. Aha, ha ha ha. Okay, right. This is poor traffic management. And it's a real good job that I'm not a town planner, because I would really, really cock this up. So I'm going to build this here, which is stupid, and it won't work. However, if I can just fudge it into existence, like an absolute dingle, then we can potentially make this work. Well, that's not what I had in mind. So stupid. Okay, right. So I just need to find a way of connecting everything up. I'm about to do it in the dumbest possible way. I've made a motorway do something really, really daft. I mean, I don't have much room to play with either here. Oh, town planning is so stressful. Who knew? Well, for town planners, probably. If we're being honest, yeah. Ah, for my stupidity has become clear. He doth say, he doth be a flippin' tit. Right. If you're watching this thinking, what exactly is he trying to achieve? Me too! That's one way, and it... I feel like I've built a horrendous monster here. So people coming off can go that way. Have I just made a mess? I think I've just made a mess of, like, everything. Let's have that do that. Let's leave that there for now. Okay, and we need to actually... I need to demolish this road before I'm entirely done with it. Is that my vision for the future? This is how it's all going to be one day. If you let idiots like me do town planning. But the good news is this pre-existing piece of infrastructure is now mine. So that's nice. What's your problem? Have I built this wrong? Pretty sure I have. Yep. Yep. There's idiot move number 2 there. I'm doing so good at this game. I'm the best at this game ever. Okay. So, there's me making a hash of it. I'm doing great, I think. Oh, in the meantime, my town's running out of power. Fantastic. Let me fix that with some coal, some good old-fashioned coal. Actually, you know what? We're going to use a solar power plant because we care about the environment to a degree. There you go. And how's my electricity doing now? As for Vassar, oh, we got problems with that as well. Oh, my town is expanding at a rate that I couldn't possibly imagine. And I'm not keeping an eye on it. I might have to pause this whilst I sort my stupid road situation out. Electricity availability. Not great. Let's have a look at my windiness factor. Oh, that's a thought. I'm going to create 7 whole milliwatt. Actually, let's just put a coal power plant. It's much quicker. You're whinging of power problems. That's what's happening here. Some complaining here. Some moaning and whinging going on here. There you go. Now my electricity availability is good. I just need to clear up this mess over here. If you are joining me this random Thursday evening, do feel free to say hello in the comments. It's always nice. Or feel free to tell me to do one, and you don't want to. That's fair enough. Or just don't. I mean, you know, whatever. You do whatever you feel is the right thing to do. All people are dead over here. There's a dead body. Oh, of course. Of course there is. Ugh, okay. Now here's the weird thing. I'm going to build a crematorium. Now, that's probably going to piss some people off. Oh no. That actually makes people really happy. Do you want some dead bodies near you? Burning? Yeah, of course you do. We're going to build another... I'm going to build another cemetery because, you know what? Everyone needs a cemetery. There you go. Alright. Now, can we stop with this whole, like, oh, worst thing ever. Build a hospital there. Build a hospital somewhere around here. I feel like you guys need one. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm going to demolish your house. Right, cool. Dealt with. As this city expands, I realise that I'm not prepared to be its mayor. Right, what about this road disaster we have going on over here? I feel like this is really not a good idea. I'm going to pause this, right? I need to fix this mess. I made it. I need to fix it. So I'm going to undo all my work, all that money I spent on building a better future. I'm going to undo it all, okay? Because it's dumb and I've messed up. So, anyone has any ideas what I should do about this mess? Feel free. And you probably think to yourself, Martin, I don't know what you're doing. And I think, nor do I. So, let's leave it with the stubs we had originally. I have $301 billion to play with here. 301,000 euros, or whatever funny money that represents. Alright. And also, this is just a mess. So, at this point, I have a highway. 2 highways. This one links up here. This one links up down here. Any suggestions, send them to me. Right. I think the smartest thing to do would be to build this. But that doesn't make any sense. I need to create some form of interchange, I'm using my big words, between here, here, and these two over here. So, I'm going to create some proper, like, eyeball melting stuff. This will not be pretty. So, curl that round here, and a page up. Page up there. Page up again. Okay. That's a stupid idea as well. That's just a silly idea. Why don't I have one road that takes people on and off? Okay. I build this here. Okay. I can have a slip road coming off. Going there. And I can have a slip road going back on over here. Now if I do the same on the other side, this time here, I can have a slip road going on. I think you see where this is coming. I see where this is going, sorry. And a slip road coming off. Okay. So now I've got two roads. Now, if I were to... Now that is ugly as fuck. Now, if I were to... Oh my gosh, that is nasty. Okay. But I'm feeling like I'm building something that a town planner might think of. Okay, that's not gonna work. Part of my like massive ring road project. Oh, I built it on an elevation. Oh, I didn't. Oh, no, an elevation's fine. It's just not quite what I was expecting. Space already occupied. Well, unoccupy it then. If you know what I mean, innit? Tear my town literally apart for you. Ugh. Right. And now I can carry on. Slope too steep. Okay. With my stupid road. This is part of my plan for the future, everybody. This is town planning. This is how it goes. There you go. Cool. So I've built a really stupid thing there. Now it's time to build a really stupid thing here. How exciting. Okay. Okay. Now I need some slip roads. Like a real motorway has. Space already occupied. I know. Well, I'm not sure I understand your point there, game. But that works. Apparently that works. Okay, fine. So we're now going to have a little slippy roadie. Goes off into here. Bless this game. Stupidity. Okay. That is the ugliest road junction in the history of this video game, I'm fairly sure. However, provided it's functional, it's all good. Let's play the game. I'm particularly intrigued to see how it goes over here. But in the meantime, I've got issues I think I need to solve. Let's have a look. Not enough customers. Is that a problem? Not enough buyers for the products. What are you trying to say? I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to say there. That I don't have enough people in my town? Is that what this is? It's me. Oh. You're complaining you don't have any water. Well, could be worse. Let's just cheat way out of that one. There's a house or a building of some description that needs knocking down, and I am the guy to do it. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? Oh, no, I don't want pipes. I am the guy to do it. There you go. I don't know how to solve your problems. There's no demand for housing, so I'm not gonna build anyone. Hello, Curtis. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. I'm not very good at spotting comments. I do apologise. I am pretty, actually hopeless overall, I think. Kind of useless. Let's upgrade these roads because they are clearly not built for what I need them to do. I need some industrial roads over here. This junction is just appalling. Kind of nervous. What's going on, Curtis? Tell me in the chat. Let's talk it out, man. Let's get rid of those nerves. Ooh, sewage issues. Let's deal with that in the only way we know how. Dump it into the river. Now I feel like a town planner. Dump it into the river. There we go. Have I dealt with my water problem? Sorry, my sewage problem? Come on. Hey, temporarily. Like I need to do more. But like while we're here, let's build for the future. That's the whole theme of what I'm doing here. Ah, yeah, it's that time of year. Oh, listen, you know, it is, you know, it's kind of scary when that's the case, but don't be nervous because it's an opportunity to meet new people and go on new adventures. You know, when I went to university and school and all that sort of stuff, I didn't know anybody. And now some of my best friends I've got from that experience. Some friends that will never go away. And you know, things are obviously going to change, but it doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't mean that you're not going to speak to your friends. You don't think you're ready for it. Well, it is a big change, but here's the thing. Most things in life, I don't know why I'm dispensing advice like I'm any good at it, but most things in life, you sometimes you're not ready, but by throwing yourself at it and giving it what you can, that's when you discover actually you'd be like a week in, you go, actually, you know, I am all right with this. I think you know, being nervous is fair enough. Like, this is a big change, but it's gonna be ultimately better, and you'll learn a lot from it. You'll learn a lot from changing. Well, not from changing, but from trying new stuff. That's how all the successful people create change. Actually, people create change. You can be one of those people that creates change. Oh, I've really peed off the really peed off the people who live there. Sorry. Well, you know, don't worry about it, Curtis. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that you will absolutely own it. Life is full of changes, and, you know, things are kind of scary sometimes. Changes kind of freak people out. They freak me out, but I feel like you'll definitely come out feeling stronger and feeling more in control than you ever have before. It's a big change, I know that, but you'll do great. I'm absolutely sure you'll do great. Trust me, okay? You'll be great. It's Donald Trump. That doesn't sound anything like Donald Trump. It sounds a little bit like Donald Trump. You need water. Right. I feel like my skills in the game have improved now. I'm giving Curtis here life advice. I hope it's useful. I hope I'm at least making you feel a little better. But trust me, you're in control. You know, people say about fate and stuff. I think fate, there's a place in this world for fate, the whole idea of it, but you're in control, Curtis. It's your future, man. And rather than, I mean, obviously you're going to be nervous, of course you are, but rather than be nervous, why don't you be excited? See it as an opportunity. I sound like one of those motivational speakers. Right. Oh, what have you moved around, or didn't like it? What's the deal there? Oh, I'm asking too many personal questions. You do not have to answer them, by the way. I'm just some guy playing City Skylines, hopefully trying to help. You have no workers. Well, what do you want me to do, huh? Want me to build some workers for you? Want me to make some workers? There's no demand for housing. I'm not satisfying the needs of you. One little business up here. So yeah. Okay, Curtis. If you're willing to be open, that's groovy, man. Talk to me. I am actually keeping a better eye on the chat. Now I'm trying to keep a better eye on the chat. Oh, okay. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. At the end of the day, I'm just some guy on the internet playing a stupid game. That's fair enough. You know, as I said, some of life's biggest challenges and biggest changes are what's the catalyst to being who you are. Like, again, the university thing, because it actually feel like that long ago. But if Beth's still watching, Beth went to university with me. That was a massive change. I didn't want to leave home. I had the sort of same problem. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to change. I didn't want to move. So I compromised, and I went to a university that was actually fairly close to my home. But I found within a year of being there, I actually moved around the area, which was kind of weird because I never imagined I would do that. I never imagined I would do it, because I had a life. I didn't want to leave it behind. But you know, I can't speak for the education, but it was one of the most, I would say it's probably one of the best things I've done in my life, because now I moved from where I was and now I'm here, and I'm here solely because of university, because I made that jump. Oh no, it's fair enough, man. You don't need to listen to me. I don't know nothing. Well, I know some things. I know some things real good. But yeah, no problem, man. Just keep me on in the background. I'll be babbling away, talking about how I'm completely cocking this road up. Look at that! Anyone got any thoughts on this? This is just, what is going on here? This is the this is the kind of guy who plays City Skylines and doesn't know what he's bloody doing. Looks like something the government would pull. Yes, there you go, Curtis. Beth. My friend Beth is there. You know, here's the funny thing, actually. Because I saw Beth was on. She must have seen it because I put it on Facebook, yo. Beth, you know, Beth and I went to uni a long time ago. You know, I'll be honest, we haven't spoken much lately, but Beth's come along and said hi. So you know, you get friends that even though you might not talk to them all the time, they're still there for you, and you still hang out, and you still want to talk, and like, it's just amazing. I was here the whole time. No, I moved. I'll talk about it. Why not? So I came from a little town in Buckinghamshire, and I've only moved like an hour down the road. But I was such a home kid. Like I didn't want to leave. Like I didn't want to go. So I went to uni about an hour away, and I was doing a 120-mile round trip every day to go to university. And I was happy doing that because I was like, you know what, it's all cool. Like I was happy doing that. And I was going to continue doing it, and then I met someone, and things changed. Not with that person anymore, but I'm still here. You were talking to Beth. Oh, sorry. I feel like I'm interrupting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting. There is a delay, by the way, so if it takes me... If you hear something that I'm saying, or I'm responding to what you've said, it's because it takes about, like, 10 bloody seconds to get to you, because, you know, internet connections. The citizens are sick. They're thick, innit? Well, you've got plenty of hospitalage. I don't know what to say. Two birds, one stone. Demolish the building with sick people and put a hospital there. Why not? I have a small amount of demand for industry. Just a little bit. I like how no one's using my ring road yet. Give it time. One day, you will use this and you will appreciate that I put it there for you. I put it there for you. I don't know what I said. If you're new to us, if you haven't seen the stuff we do, we make loads of random stuff. Less so lately. That's why I'm kind of doing streaming, because I don't really have time to do much editing. But I do have time to stream me playing a stupid game. You know what I better do before my computer crashes, which it inevitably will at some point? Save it. Yes. Boom. Right. I don't know if Curtis is speaking to me anymore. If you are, don't worry. Before long, you'll be feeling like you know the place like the back of your hand. You'll feel like you know all the nooks and crannies, where to hide. That's a British saying, isn't it? Nooks and crannies. That's a weird British saying. That'll come, man. Don't worry about that. Soon you'll know where. Soon you'll be the person telling people and telling them when the classrooms are. I think I could probably still go back to my old school and name where all the classes are. Probably. It's been a long time. A really long time. Oh, I feel sorry for that building. It's just all isolated. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it up to this oh, man, I'm upgrading it. Beth's not looking at the comments, apparently. That's fair enough. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm just here babbling in the background. Beth's used to it, actually. You heard me doing it for years. Television. In the spotlight. Our website's still up, incidentally. Keep renewing the domain for that thing. If you know what I'm talking about, don't worry. What are we doing here? You've got no workers. Well, It's about to change. Let me sort it out. Let's build another battery, as it were. Ooh, I'm building it. I know, I feel like a bit of a fool for keeping it up. Keeping it up, wee. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Let's do high density next. And a bit of low density. Sticks over here. Let's build them some stuff. Oh, we need to build a university, apparently. Oh, there you go. High school. Oh, there you go. Elementary school. Oh, there you go. You need electricity, do you? Yeah, have your own. It is a pretty big city, and I don't know how this nonsense started, but it's just kind of started, and I don't really know how to stop it. Yeah, have a wind tunnel. We'll have a wind turbine. I don't care. It's gotten big, hasn't it? It's gotten big. The population of 40,000. What's kind of crazy about this game is that I've only been playing it. Like this particular game, like this particular save, for like 4 hours. Maybe I'm just quick at building cities. You need bin stuff, do you? Oh. Well. I feel like you're not well catered for in the bin department. Well, you're very welcome. Unless you're speaking to Beth again. Probable, let's be honest. Probably gives better advice than I do. What am I doing with my life? Now I'm going to build in a whole load of stuff on this road. Like crematorium. Oh! Blast. I'm also building a landfill. This is civil engineering at its absolute finest. You know what? Beth's made some comment laughing at me. I don't actually remember what I said. to earn that comment, I have the world's worst memory still. Like, oh, you need water, Wasser. A friend of mine bought a VW camper van, okay, and on the side, like a Volkswagen camper, and on the side it says Wasser. You know, if you have a basic grasp of German, it's German for water, right? And he put petrol in it. Like, what a donut. Right, so I'm quite glad it sort of zones it. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you're watching this back after it's it will be on the channel. If you're watching it back, hello. Thanks for joining us. Curious Crow has a Facebook page. It's called Curious Crow Productions. Curious Crow is me and my buddy Chris. We've both been very busy lately, so there's not many videos. But there's quite a good selection of old reviews on the channel that, you know, sort of semi-decently edited. I can't believe I got that house there. Curtis, if I've been any help, then that is the most useful I've been all day, and I've been at work, so that makes me happy. But if it's mostly Beth, then yeah, fair enough. Beth's better on the advice front. I tell you, it's weird to talk about this here, but recently I became what's known as a mental health first aider, which is pretty cool, and it helps me, you know, hopefully help other people. That's an interesting thing I've started doing lately. I'm just maintaining this city now. This is my job. I'm just fixing this city. Fix this city. Oh, we need an industrial area. Oh, well, that's good. That's good, Curtis. That makes me feel actually genuinely useful. So thank you for that. Okay. Welcome to the stupidest thing I've ever done in this game. We are going to... This is called the battery system, by the way, if anyone was wondering. So what I'm doing is I'm building like banks of stuff, and the idea is that they sort of share electricity, and it's like the fastest. It's the fastest way to get like a city going, according to many people on the internet. And yeah, you'll notice I'm zoning them before I'm giving them electricity, and that's because I'm lazy. Okay, Curtis, we'll see you later, man. Hope you enjoyed. He's off into the night, watching his movies. Ah, thank you. That actually means a lot. We're trying to get monetization going here if we can, but we're not doing that great on that front. Ooh, what have I done here? Ooh. I've said that way too many times in my life. And I don't know what I'm doing. What is the time? Wow, I've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. Didn't even realise. I'm doing great here. Just so you know, if you've got PlayStation Plus, Destiny 2 is the game this month. That's awesome. Because I was curious about Destiny, but not curious enough to buy it. So, Curious Crow. Hey. So that's cool. Let's demolish that little house there. Who's living in these little shitty little houses over here? Build the city. What is this? What is this? Tax office. Oh, I'm sure everyone's going to be delighted about this rocking up in the city. I'm going to put it where it belongs, next to the garbage. Let's build a stadium! Yeah! Let's build a stadium! We're gonna... Oh, it's got a big noisy area, hasn't it? Big noisy area. That means we're going to pop it over here. And next to it... Oh, it's got a big happiness circle. What's that? The Theatre of Wonders. Oh, that's nice. Well, that seems like a nice thing. Let's put that. Where's roadside? Where's a bloody roadside? It needs electricity. And I could plumb it into the existing grid, or I could just give it its own electricity. It needs water. Okay, fine. Water I grant. I have to give it the existing system here. This is a massive city now. Oh, wow, what have I done? It's so tragic. I've been spending all this time playing this game. I could have been outside. The weather's not that nice actually. And it's getting cold and dark now. Anyone else in the UK notice that? It's just getting freezing now. It's just, honestly, I'm having to put like a coat on to just go outside the bloody door. It's nuts. Where have you been? I don't know why I've got that song stuck in my head. You know, Where Have You Been by Rihanna and someone else I probably don't care about. Just say it. It's a lie. I do care about Rihanna because everybody cares about Rihanna. Okay. That monstrosity over there looks even worse at night time. Like, even worse. We're gonna build a road to connect up these two things because yeah. Right, where's traffic bad? This is one of my concerns. Traffic's green, green, green. Nothing I can do about this. Some moderate things I can do about this. So we are going to try and upgrade some of these roads because they're looking a little red. Now, this lot here we can't do. What I'm going to try and do is create a sort of bypass, if you will, from this roundabout here. Straight out. Somewhere just between these two. There you go. I've sort of created a bypass. That should help ease things a little. Now it's getting very tricky around here. So I need to upgrade some roadiness here. Let's make it bigger. Okay, upgrade that. We're going to upgrade the whole roundabout. We're going to fix these issues. I feel like I've helped fix some of these issues. A lot of traffic coming into my town. Oh, damn. Nothing I can do about this here. This is just popular, and there's not much I can do about it. Do you know what? Do you reckon this is what it's like actually running a city? I don't think it is. But do you reckon this is what it actually is potentially like? Do you reckon the town planners in, like, London just go, nope, nothing we can do about that? I reckon they probably don't give up so publicly like I just did as the mayor of this fresh-faced new town. See ya. Oh, actually, the kind of building was doing alright. Problems. They're whinging about bins. Like, time to hear people complaining about the bins not being collected. Of course, as we've proved tonight, if you want to talk to me about any issues you may be having, I'm a good-ish agony aunt. And so is Beth. If Beth is still with us. Let's have a looky who's over here. Oops. 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 We got there in the end. Making room for new business. You need water. No, you don't. You're all good. You need a bin collection of some kind. Okay, I'm with you. First of all, I better give you some facilities. Let's give you an elementary school. Let's give you a high school. We're going to give you a little... I need to... build a Whoopsie. Not what I meant to do at all. Let's build you a hospital. Let's build you a fire station. Let's build you police headquarters. And let's build you some damn parks, son. Let's make this a nice place to live. Because, damn it, we like nice things here. And we're going to put one of these here to generate electricity. Am I still working in radio? Yes. Yes, I am. Mostly doing voiceover. That's the main crux of it these days. But I am also very much for hire. But yeah, kinda. I just think thunder. No, it's not thunder. Yeah, I am, but the crux of what I do, and I can't go into it too much on here, but I work in television. I work in TV. But yeah, Beth, if you send me, you still got my number. You drop me a text or something. I'll explain what I'm doing if you're interested. But I maybe shouldn't bring that up here. Don't worry, I don't work in like the adult entertainment industry or anything like that. No. Nothing that sinister. Well, not sinister. Nothing that weird. You know what I mean? Not sinister. Sinister's the wrong word. Wow, it rains a lot in this city. Like, it rains a lot. What's the demand for? The demand is for industrial. Righto. I guess we should do something to resolve that. There is a demand for housing as well. I think I know what to do. No, we're gonna build something better. We're gonna do better. Wait, 90. Gone quiet because drawing parallel lines means I need to concentrate. Alright, so we're sticking the industrial bit out here. So there is a high demand for industrial, so guess what? We're going to put some industrial stuff here. Industrial stuff there, and then a little bit of a buffer. A light commercial there, and we're going to put some high density here. I want to just, yeah, some high density here, and we have the rest as low because, you know, we need the burbs, and we're going to water it because we need to give this little parcel of land water because it's the right thing to do. I feel like I'm really proud of this city. It keeps expanding at a rate that I am not necessarily ready with, or ready for, should I say. Put some electricity over here. So my new zone is on the go over here. We're getting more residents coming in, which is awesome. Not enough people. Well, I'm expanding, like, you know, doing my best here. Oh. Doing good here. Still with me? Thank you for joining me this evening. Thursday. Until I work weird shifts. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. Okay. Crime? No. There will not be crime in this city. I'm determined not to have any crime. Ever. There's a very low crime rate in this city. Extraordinarily low, in fact. Feels like... I wonder how long this city's been around, actually. Okay. You complaining about water? I'm going to complain about something. Initially, they all get there and complain that the taxes are too high. I always find that hilarious. Alright, we're doing good here. I'm just doing maintenance. That's literally what I'm doing right now. I have expanded though. I've made room for the future. Good thing to do. Can I expand my world further yet? Nope. Because I have a question. Do I go here? Or do I go here to make my OCD go away? Who knows? We'll find out. As I said, this is much easier than radio. I can just talk. I'm just babbling away. Absolute nonsense. Right, let's have a little look at my situation here. Power, we're good. Water, we're okay for now. Education, we are fine across the board. Happiness, people are happy, great. Healthcare availability, yes. Death care, good. Wind, traffic. Wow, okay. Something needs to be done about this roundabout. Public transport, I'm rubbish at public transport, need to work on that. Population, okay. So these, the greener bits, the bits that are more green, are the bits in the city that are worth more. So the most expensive area of the city always traditionally has been here, but this new area that I started on earlier today is also doing very good, which is awesome. What is your issue? Not enough fuel. Oh. Well, that's not alright. Now, what I could do is a mistake that I've made many a time on this game. I could raise the taxes and do it that way, and I'd get a bit more money, but I'm not going to do that. So, my oil power plant does not have enough fuel. Interesting. I don't really know how to deal with that specifically. I'm getting to the point where I'm having to replace structures. Wow. Okay. What's there left to build? Ooh. What's that? That's massive. It's a monolith. Water. water. Yeah, we need a bit of expansion and generation. Water availability is becoming a small issue. Coal is becoming a small issue. So we need to work on something else here. Now, I've got my little bank of water pumping stations over here. But I feel like it's time to build some more. Now, I could put up a water tower if I wanted to, but I want to do this the sort of natural way. Now, the residents here are not particularly happy about it, but what they don't realise is I don't care. I need water for my city, and these will provide water for the city. There's always stuff. The town is odd, okay, because it has like lots of buildings that are constantly abandoned, yet everyone's telling me it's going great. Like, everyone loves this city. We built this city on rock and roll. It always seems to be the same places as well. Like, I don't have a feel. Need some love. Okay, so let's go back to our traffic thing, because I spotted a few problem areas that I can potentially do something about. So we need to upgrade these roads to big old boulevards. So we're going to upgrade this, pretty much upgrade the entirety of this roundabout as much as I can anyways, like for the main like junctions. I'm going to keep the traffic thing switched on if I can. Okay, space already occupied by this one, which I expanded earlier. So with that said, we're just going to build it straight onto the roundabout, I think. Okay, at what point can I just... There we go. Bypass that entirely. Okay, let's get you all going down my new bit. Is it one way? Have I not made it one way? Uh-oh. Oopsie. May have screwed my town there out of some money. Okay, this part of the roundabout is still slow, but it looks like the vast majority of the traffic is going this way. Can I do anything to help them there? Not particularly. This part of the motorway is extremely busy, and there's not a great deal I can do about it. But what I can do, I suppose... Why does it keep turning off my traffic view? I want to see what's going on with this thing. Is I suppose I could build a route that goes from here through to here, and I suppose I could build a route that goes around a lot of this nonsense, but so this area here is really getting clogged up, and I don't know why. Also, lots of abandoned buildings again. And, no, that's not the right way. Lots of abandoned buildings. I don't know what to do about these. I really don't. Bye. Oh. It's weird. When I first started playing today, I had to sort of like re-familiarise myself with my city. I don't really know it very well. Right, okay. So we're clearly having some issues over here where there's just not enough work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to de-zone some of this, because clearly we've overstretched a little. But don't worry, I'll save that land for when I need it the most. We're clearly outstretching. Excellent. So now we can go back to dealing with our traffic issues, because we have many traffic issues, particularly around this area here. Now my outer ring road thing is kind of doing its job at the minute, which is good. Am I able to have... There's a big part of me that wants to buy this part here, so I can like deal with this situation. However, I can't really do anything about that at the minute. I feel like this part of the town up here is quite well developed. I feel like this part down here could probably do with some work. I don't really know. I honestly don't. Well, I really hope you're enjoying part 2, the sequel. And if you think I'm going to be editing these down and making them small little videos, you'd be wrong, unless this becomes a huge success overnight somehow. You know, I destroyed that building because I couldn't be bothered to... like, sort it out. Ahoy. There we go. Just leave all this stuff here. I know you need workers, and I need houses to be put here, but I don't know how to deal with that. So, yeah. Okay, we're well covered by that. We're well covered by a lot of things. Okay, I'm now making that an attractive place to go live. By demolishing buildings as well, I am allowing this city to grow. That's what it's all about, isn't it? It's about growth. But allowing this city to become beautiful. This area over here seems to have very few issues, apart from crime, apparently. But I have a big old suspicion that that's not that big a deal. I've got other issues of the city, bigger issues. I feel like the part that is like the most rapidly expanding part, the top left over there, this is the part where I'm having the most issues. Space already occupied. Thrilling. Let's see if I can fix this issue. There we go, that'll do. As long as you're happy over here. What have I allocated this land to? See, bugger all. There is a demand for housing. A demand that I should quench. Lots of abandoned buildings in here. Feels like this part of the city didn't quite fill what it needed to do. It wasn't quite ready for it, so I'm going to just go ahead and put a little road between these two parts here. Whoops, I did not mean to break those transmission lines, so I'll put that back. This new part of the city needs to cool it, man. To calm down, settle down, relax. You know, it's the part of the city that needs to chill itself out. Oh, I just deleted a road. Put that back. So this is the state of my city right now. Quite big. We're getting big. I'd like to get to a population high enough that I can get an airport. I think that's a good goal. Get an airport and then see where we go. This will probably be multi-part streaming though, I should imagine. And you'll be able to watch everything if you subscribe to us on YouTube. Cheesy smile, insert plea for subscribers here. No. Oh, it's causing this nonsense. Citizens are getting sick. Well, they should probably do that then. Care for your problems. You've got a hospital, like, right there. I don't know what to say to you. Other than dezone. I will happily dezone this area. I'm going to. Dezone. Move out, yo. My next milestone's not very far away either. You're having a problem with trash? I don't really understand why you're having a problem with trash. Oh, we're not processing it fast enough. Right, okay. Well, let's just add another one. That's that ought to deal with the issue. Sewage treatment's not so great. Not so hot. Dump it in the sea. Dump it in the sea. How are we doing on the electrical front? We're good on electricity, we're good on water. Two things we can be proud of. Traffic. Let's have a look. Not so hot here. Not so hot here as well, weirdly. What I can actually do about this. So that most of the traffic wants to go down here. I can't widen it without destroying things. So maybe I'll just build something behind it. Maybe that's the way forwards. Yeah, maybe that is the way forwards. Joking aside. My crazy ring road project seems to be working by not actually diverting any traffic. Also, there's nothing. There's nowhere to go, is there? Oh man, there is some demand for an industrial zone, a demand that I am satisfying. However, what I cannot do anything about is the fact that no one wants to live there, and no one wants to live there because there's no jobs. And there's no jobs because you don't want to give them any. Yeah, I told it straight. No messing. Oh, what the? I will D-zone you. Don't make me. Don't stop with me. Got loads of money. Nice. Anything that needs building? Put some parks. Let's keep people happy. Let's keep people happy. Let's put a park. There you go. Put a park. All cool over here. Not much I can do about the old town centre. It's pretty small. Not much I can do for this motorway. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can help with this motorway. Maybe it's possible. Yeah. move the slip road further back. Haha! It's going to force the problem to go away. Maybe. This roundabout's just not strong enough to deal with it, is it? I don't really know how to fix that. Short of this monster. But I don't have anywhere to put this other than up here when it's just a joke. So, I guess this motorway here is problematic in some ways. Maybe I can deal with that somehow. People complain you don't have enough workers. Other people are complaining that there's not enough houses. Here's the thing. I'm accommodating both of those needs. Right. Let's put some more bus routes. Put in a really dumb bus route. I'm going to put a bus route that literally goes the very start of town, all the way over here, 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 all the way up here, and then back to the start. It's a super dumb bus route, but it will get people moving. I do want to build a metro system. Kinda. Tempted to build a metro system. But not really prepared to at the moment. I don't really need that. To that building. To that building. When we get to the 2-hour mark, that's where I may well call it a night. I feel like I've got some audio things I need to do. Maybe I'll do a little more tomorrow and we'll figure out a way of like playing music and like making everybody happy. Maybe that's what we are as a city slowly growing. Really slowly. People are moving out. We're very close to our goal. Getting our shit together and getting a damn airport. Oops, just destroyed a road. Oop. Let's put the road back like a champ. I might not get it first time every time, but I get it enough that I can deal with this issue. Okay, so I mean, like, what am I supposed to do here? Demand for housing is high. I will build some houses. That is what I shall do. D-zone all this lot over here. Oh, no, not quite all of it. D-zone this. Apparently there's no demand for this right now. zone this instead. That should quench some demand for housing. The amount of abandoned buildings in this particular part of town is distressing. You're complaining about the bins, because, you know, of course you are. Oh, boo-hoo. Deal with it. Although I may have put it in a blue area, so what are you going to do? I feel like every part of town needs a little industrial area and needs a little something else area. It needs an industrial area, it needs a blue area, a bloody green area. Yeah, Beth, I know what you're saying about the additional exit. The problem is, I just am unable to create such a thing at the minute. A lot of my exits are like I'm unable to make. What I can do, which I think is causing a lot of congestion here, is upgrade this motorway and make it fat with a PH, and then also bridge between these two to take some stress off my motorway. I feel like that could work rather well. What I'm also going to do, seeing as you thought about it, is build straight onto my ring road here. Get them out of there. I mean, it looks ugly as hell, but it'll work, I think. Okay, so this is my motorway from hell over here. I think it's doing okay. Only, it's weird. I've got a lot of people coming into my town, but not a lot of people going out of my town, as you can see. This road here is getting quite busy now. I built that as like a relief for this one, which appears to have done its job. So what I need to do now is obvious. I need to upgrade this one to a nice boulevard with some trees on it. That's what I'm going to do. Make it a nice boulevard with some trees on it. Well, as much as I can anyway, because my stadium is stupidly in the way. But it's okay because I have a plan for that. I'm going to simply create a little bypass. That is how one does that. Or tries to anyway, with them bloody ignoring me. Go round, you fools. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this roundabout is just not beefy enough anymore. It's just not strong enough to deal with this. So we're going to do, I think, what they do in London, which is create alternate shortcuts for pretty much all of the options. Okay, I can't do that there. But we're creating effectively a roundabout bypass system, which could potentially work. So yeah, I'm sort of making a big roundabout around the outside of a little round. I'm making a magic bloody roundabout. And we're going to just link literally everything up here. We're going to make this roundabout like super high capacity in theory. Oh, there we go. In theory, this roundabout is now like super high cap. Space already occupied by what? A tree? I like the idea of putting a curve on this, so we're gonna do it with that in mind. Monstrosity is my roundabout. Oh wow, there's some horrible noises coming outside of my house. There's some dogs having an argument, I think. So I'm gonna balk off. The great British balk off. That space is occupied already. Alright, well I can't put a big road in there, but I can put a medium road in there now. Alright, how about a little road in there? How does that sound? Oh, well, this is just stupid. I'm doing what I can, where I can, how I can. I don't feel like this is a problem I'm capable of solving today. What a mess. Right, I need to pause the world here. How many do I need to get to? 36,000 in capital city. What's the next one? 48,000. Alright, that's my goal. When I hit 48,000, I think we get an airport, and then we can finally stop this stream. But until then, I'm cracking on. I'm trying to rid this city of buildings that are needing to be knocked down. People here need their dead collected. Interesting thoughts in the park there. Well, you've got a creme. You've got a hospital. I don't know what more I can do for you. Like, for real this time. I actually have no idea what you want. Yeah, a big hospital. I don't know. Well, what do you need? That looks even worse from above than it actually does any other way. I really need to solve this congestion issue. By creating like multiple exits, I hope to get traffic around here. You know, I'm just going to upgrade this road straight away because it feels like... it feels like whatever I do is not enough. I need a better solution here. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. What I might do is do a grand experiment. And, like, knock it all down and just build it again, but some other time. Oh, how close are we? 46. Ugh. Okay, let's pause this for a second. So we're in a stasis of being paused. I feel like I need to help solve this traffic issue, and I don't know quite how to go about doing that. So I'm gonna budget. I'm gonna guess. Okay, we're gonna do it in curvy mode. It's gonna allow us to get a nice curve. Super curve. Hyper curve. Oh. Okay, let's get that straight now. This roundabout is an absolute joke. I mean, look at the state of it. Build as many exits as you like. Wellingham is not going to help, is it? Right, let's make it a curvy road. Let's see how that plays out. Spectacularly, I should imagine. while we're here. Not a great deal I can do about these at the moment. Let's get rid of that. Not a great deal I can do about anything here, apart from just flat out build another bridge, which is an option. So let's go ahead and actually just do that. Let's just build another bridge. First things first, I'm gonna make another junction here. Simply crossing those two. I'm gonna get page up. It's gonna allow me to get a bit of elevation on that bad boy. Shit. What, a road? Yeah, no shit. Oh, I didn't go down enough. Oh no, I'm actually underground at that point. Damn. I know the space is already occupied. I'm just simply inquiring as to whether you wouldn't mind allowing me to sort it out. Ridiculous, isn't it? Arguing with this game. Yes, got it in the end. Right, let's have a look at my traffic scenario. Okay, so these hopefully are going to be sorted out. I'm going to upgrade. Okay, slope too steep. Don't worry, we'll just get rid of that. Damn. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and try and build something parallel. But that could potentially help solve my issue. For now, at the very least. Gotta do it. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. Really sorry. Really sorry. Really sorry. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I need to do it this colour green. More demand for industrial. Does that mean my industrial here has stopped falling down and setting on fire? It actually does. Okay, cool. More industrial. I'll give you more industrial. Don't worry about that, guys. More industrial coming up. You remember, I built an extra area over here to help cope with my need for extra industrial area. And what we're going to do is we're going to utilize this extra industrial area. We're going to use it very much to our advantage. First things first. Literally, this whole new area, you can tell this is my experiment, because it's like this is so dumb. Oopsie. Never mind. That's how we do it. Okay, so we are going to need more industrial zone, which I'm going to put closer towards this side here. We're going to have a little bit of light commercial here. Then we're going to have some more high density. And a little bit of soft, nice, low density. Absolutely no demand for this whatsoever. Just thought it's probably a wise thing to do. We need pipes, we need electricity, we need the whole kit and caboodle. And the most efficient way to do this is across this way. Despite what it looks like, that's the most efficient way. As for electricity, we are going to go with big old solar array. Right. Bloody. Where it will let me. There you go. It'll let me there. Eee. I can have a floating cafe. I can have a nuclear power plant. I get an airport in Metropolis. Fantastic. Wow, I can get loads of wind over here, you know what I mean? But I can build a floating cafe, so that's cool. And something I'm totally gonna do. Chirpex launch site. Do you reckon that is a reference? Fairly sure it is. Now, before things get too crazy, I'm going to upgrade as much of my... Oh, damn. Much of my ring road. Actually, yeah, let's do it this way. Let's do it with this. As much big old ring road as possible. I plan on putting it here. One day, it is my thought that this will become a motorway. Or at least parts of it will. So, this Chirpex space site needs to be close enough, far away enough, but right here. You got enough electricity, or are you generating your own? Cool. Well, that's all been zoned. It's been set up. It's ready to go. It's just a case of whether they will come or not. And I feel like they will. This floating cafe. We were going to build a floating cafe. Build a basketball court. Knock their houses down. That's the way to do it. Where's this floating cafe then? Where's that at? Oopsie. I'll be absolutely damned if I know. You know, where seriously, where is this thing? Just keep it in parks, I'll keep him happy. Happy. Satisfies the OCD. Now what we need to do is we need to save it, because this is the kind of stupid shit I would forget to do. Because of course I would. I'm going to de-zone this whole area. I don't think it's helping anyone. So I'm just going to go ahead and de-zone this little bit here. I keep having to just knock things down endlessly over here. This is a useless little strip of land as well. Like, what's the point? De-zoned. That's probably a wise thought. How much do I need from Metropolis? Quite a few bit. Now we should be able to buy another bit. Now, do I go for this bit? Let's have a look. We got some coal over there. Or do I go for this bit, which will give me harbour access? Although I haven't built here. So I'm not sure. Vote with your phones now. I might go for this one. 16. 16. 17. 19. 17. I guess I could do something down here. But no. I like this little area the way it is. I'm going for this one. Boom. Okay. Cool. One of the things I know I need to do, because it's important to me, is pause this and seriously deal with my motorway situation. Now, I know traffic in this town is just going to get worse and worse. So, I am building a bloody motorway. That's how I'm dealing with my ring road situation. I'm just turning it into a motorway. I may well do the same thing here. We'll get to that. But yes, my ring road situation has now been built. I don't know where this bloody thing is. Floating cafe. Honestly, I don't know where it is. That is an issue. I'll give you that. What's your problem? Dead person waiting for transport. Dead person's waiting for transport. There you go. Now we'll solve the situation. About So this person's deal is. Citizens are sick. Thicken it. Well, I did build you a hospital. Build you another one. Cool. As for this, well, you can have a little creme as well. Just next to the hospital, just to make everyone feel a bit uncomfortable about it. Okay, so that's that dealt with. This is a new area that's springing up. Okay with this. Now this is just going straight in. I'm beginning to see a congestion area, which I can actually finally do something about. I can actually do something about this. Okay. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Oh, man. That's an issue. Alright. Fine. Let's do it. Let's do it my way. This is going to be so dumb. Here we go. Okay, that's not working. You know what I could just do? Delete this part here. Put in me own. Right. Oh, I was supposed to do something with that. Right, this is not the prettiest thing I've ever built. Okay. Let's take off the demolition. Slope. Still too steep. Too steep. Okay. That's dealt with that. Now in theory I've lifted everything else quite nicely, so I should be able to, in theory, just upgrade all of that, and be done with it. In theory. Okay. Right. Ah, thanks, Beth. This is under parks. We got it. I don't have one of those. Oh, there it is. You're right. Let's install that bad boy, shall we? Yeah. Have it. It's got a bit of road coming out of it. Don't worry. We'll sort that. What's your issue? What do you need? Do you need a dirt road? What's the flipping issue here? Yeah, the floating cafe thing I need to figure out. Hang on. Because I'm simple. Right. What? I don't understand what this means. Absolutely fucked if I know. I really don't know what you need to work. I'm really not sure what's required here. Any ideas? I have no idea. Okay, we'll come back to that. But I think my road solution over there is pretty flippin' sick. Let's unpause it, see what happens. Learn your lesson, Martins. Just do big roads from now on, okay? Up. Right. I said I was going to stop at 2 hours, and I haven't. That's still, yeah, that's still the case. I'm not going to stop. What I am going to do is build some slip roads. More precisely, just flat out motorway. Okay, now I can build a curve into this, so that's great. That's exactly what I want. No, I need to go the other side. No. Absolute champ there. Dealt with that. Okay. Fine. No problem. a road close to it. Yeah, I was trying that. It didn't really work for me, to be completely honest. Oh, that is disgusting. Look at that. Right, let's try and build the road. Let's try and build the road. So it says build a road close to it. Alright. I'll build a road. Okay. Fair enough. It's so close to our water pumping station. I'm just going to do that. As I just sewage. It's going to get sewage first. Yeah. Alright. So I think when our population hits 50... no, it must be more than that, right? It must be more than 50. We're nearly there and it's not showing me that I'm close to a milestone. How do I get rid of problems? I just bulldoze them. What's your problem? Waiting for people to come and collect your dead. Right, fine. Whatever. Real tired of people and the dead. I guess it is a problem that you'd have to like deal with if you were a town planner. You'd have to deal with that sort of thing. But I'm not one. So, yeah. Interesting. Interesting scenario. I am going to go ahead and start work on... Oops. What I'm calling... you have to like do it this way. What I'm calling phase 5. But it's absolutely my plan to turn some of my upcoming ring road into a fully functional bloody motorway. There we go. Maybe a motorway that doesn't have a junction attached to it would be probably better. Need less curviness in my roads. Spectacularly in the future, isn't it? Just a lack of actually thinking about what I was doing may have caused me some issue here. It's alright. I'll come up with a plan eventually. I know that. This is so dumb. Oh, come on now. Let me build a straight road, please. So stupid. Try to do it easy though. As for this one. I built a spider. That's exactly what I've done. I built a spider. A horrible, horrible spider. Nice. Right. I think that's where we'll leave it. My next milestone is 70,000. I'm a little way off that happening, I think. There's not, at the minute, there's just not enough demand. I think that's my critical issue. I don't have enough demand for anything right now. So growth in this town is going to be slow. I built you a bloody crematorium. There you go. Be happy. Growth is going to be slow in this town. So I need to wait. Basically, I need to be patient. Let me just speed this up for a second. And knock off the patience. So let's, before we finish this video, a quick overview of the city. We started out with it being a sort of weird U shape. Now it is a big square shape. I've got a lot of work over here to do, particularly this corner here. It's just got nothing in it. Like, I mean, absolutely nothing. This corner down here, I'm not particularly proud of. I will show you why. That is a mess. I'm sure driving on it must be a pleasure because I designed it. Another mess is up here because of the limitations of the game. I know what I want to do. It just won't let me do it. You know what I could have done to save myself all that BS? Just realised I could have used one of these and just moved it back a little. You know what? I prefer mine. It's better in every single way, except none of them at all. What I'm going to do as well is the trick I did earlier on of just quickly nipping a little two-way across but each of them in case they want to divert and don't bother my main junction. But my ring road's getting some love. It's getting some use, which is nice. Particularly here, it's getting some use. And that's cool, right? Right? What I might do is create some form of like... Oh, see, now I said I was going to be done. But clearly I'm not, am I? I'm clearly not finished today. I will be finished shortly. I will eventually go to bed. Look at me coping with the future here. Dealing with the future. Managing the future. Now I'm going to, very quickly, before I go to bed, one of the last things I'm going to do is create a sort of bypass. to avoid this area of town here. And to make it a little bit easier on the road there, I'm going to do that. That should encourage peeps to use this. Yes, anyway, thank you so much for sticking with me. If you have stuck with me, if you have just joined, I'm sorry, you've missed, frankly, 2.5 hours of the most awful life entertainment ever. Most awful entertainment ever. If this is your idea of entertainment, I'm really sorry about that. But what I will tell you, is that we've given someone life experience. We gave Curtis earlier some life advice. My friend from uni, Beth, has been watching for a good chunk of it, so thank you, Beth. What else have we learned? We've learnt that if you want to have a floating cafe, you've got to run a road near it, which I tried to do, but it didn't love it. I've also learnt that nothing I can do can keep these bastards happy. Look, right? They've got everything they could possibly need, and they're like, oh, I'm going to have customers. Yeah. Well, do one. And there's something on fire over here now. Right. I'm fed up with these fire issues, so I'm going to build a firehouse. I'm going to build it right there. Now your building won't be on fire no more. Oh, I got an achievement, like Firewatch. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'll probably be doing some more stuff tomorrow. I might stream something else tomorrow. But maybe tomorrow night, if I get bored. Oh my goodness! If I can't find anything else to stream tomorrow, I'll stream this. And if you have missed the first episode, I did another one of these the other day, and I might cut out like halfway through, and I didn't even realise. That is on the YouTube channel. If you haven't liked on Facebook, please do that. It really does make a difference to us. And to me in particular. Do it for me. How's that? Yeah? I'd like it if you did it for me. Right, because we're all friends here. And, you know, I need all the help I can get, basically. So, yeah. We're on Facebook, Curious Crow Productions. We're on Instagram as well. I'm nothing to do with that Instagram, but it's very good. And it has lots of goodness and gaming news on it. So, go and check that out. It's well worth it. You will not be disappointed. Well, you might be a little disappointed, but it's pretty good on the whole. So yeah, go check that out. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. But before we go, what is the golden rule of this game? The golden rule of this game is to save, because if you don't, the next episode will be a waste of time. I'm trying to redo all this stuff. So escape, save it. Curious Crow Stream, that's what it's called. Yes, we have saved the game. Not in the cloud, just on my computer. Before we go, we're going to have a quick overview of the traffic situation, because that was one of the things I wanted to deal with today. So, this situation here, slightly better. I now know where everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to go here, okay? Let's see if I can actually... Should we see if we can do something about that quickly? Yeah, let's do something quickly about that. Let's send me back to this view, right? Because I need to see the scale of my issues here. Okay. Well, I guess one thing we could do about it would be to just effectively double up on that strategy. Double up on the theory of more is more. Or I can make it one way and have two of them, I suppose. Or I could do that. Let me think. You know what? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. It needs some thought, certainly, because that is not a good way to design a road. Like that, and that is the freakiest bloody roundabout. Crime's low. Freakiest roundabout like ever. But the good news is we've nearly got a million whatever. I don't know what they're called. We've nearly got 1 million of them though, and we can do some serious damage with that. And I haven't really been spending much on the city. I've just been like slowly and gently upgrading it. Like I haven't been really pushing that hard. So before I go, let's City Skyline take us through our city. Let's just let it run us through it. Look at this. It's bloody glorious. Maybe one of the things I'm going to do tomorrow is work on a way of getting music playing on the stream. Did it for No Mercy, and I'll do it for this. Don't you worry. Look at that. There's a hospital. There's many of those in whatever this town's called. I can't remember what it's called because I'm useless. Look at that. Awesome. So, maybe I should do more bus services. That is it tonight. I think that's, yeah, we're done here. I'm just going to clear up this. Gotta leave it in a good state. We're going to pause it right there. In the state of perfection that it's in. I'm going to save it once again. Just double check. We're saved. So that is it from me. I wish you a very good rest of your evening. Stay sort of tuned to Curious Crow games. We do have more coming in the future, and we're working very hard to bring you more. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.